Welcome back to Stellaris. So, we are currently exploring more systems and surveying and trying to get more income of all the resources and so forth, of course. Now, Hantaron Prime has an available building slot, so I think we need to build a hive warren there. It's expensive, but we need it for now. Primordial soup. Nestled in sheltered pockets around Tedis 4A's surface is a rich sludge of simple organic compounds that our researchers believe could be a hotbed for abiogenesis. The spontaneous formation of organic life from lifeless matter. Tedis 4A has an unusually thick atmosphere for a barren world, which could make it hospitable for simple life forms. Although this presents a unique opportunity to study what could be the early stages of the origin of life, it would be best to set our expectations low, as it may still be millions of years before life evolves naturally on Tedis 4A, if at all. Fascinating. +3 society research. Bavir civilization encountered. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien food source on Tampere 2 in the Tampere system. They currently seem to be experiencing the equivalent of a renaissance, having recently left the medieval age behind them. Scientific knowledge is spreading rapidly, and the armies of their petty kingdoms are equipped with crude gunpowder-based projectile weapons which will be no match for our tentacles when we decide to eat them. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. Might actually be worth studying them or eating them, to be honest. That is an easy one. Does give us society research after all.
Anomaly found.
Very easy. Surprised we haven't met any other races yet. I mean, we're pretty far out here, although we're going into a dead end. The fumes lie thick. The planet's Tedis 4 is a toxic wasteland, but our scans unveil that it has not always been so. And our extinct civilization seems to have destroyed its home planet via a heavy reliance on climate-altering fuels and toxins. On a remote hill, close to a major city, we have found a lone active facility. A robot assembly plant, desolated and surrounded by military vehicles so deteriorated they break upon touch. The facility is alien and mysterious, but could provide us with ample study material. Adds the Fallen Robotics Society modifier. Also gives access to the Improved Energy Initiative Empire Edict and +6 engineering research. Wow. What is that edict? Oh, that's rather nice. Okay, Extremophilia. Peps and his crew have made a surprising discovery on Tampere 1. The molten planet is home to an exotic array of extremophilic microorganisms. These bacteria live deep inside the volcanic vents that scar the planet, thriving in the extremely high temperatures produced there. This unprecedented find is our first known example of organic life forms flourishing on a molten planet. Moreover, the extremophiles on Tampere 1 are in fact responsible for the rare gases detected in its thin atmosphere, producing these valuable compounds as a byproduct of their metabolic processes. Adds +1 exotic gases. The CGV Sarakat has discovered a previously unknown strategic resource on Tampere 1 dubbed exotic gases. These gases have a number of tactical and even recreational uses. While we do not yet possess the means to extract this resource, we should seriously consider establishing control of the system for future exploitation. And then we have another tradition. We will take the amoebic synapses. Encasing synapses in a miniature hyperdrive shell hardened for spaceflight, and using them to pass on directives from the hive has allowed us to conquer the stars. Reduces the build cost of starbase influence by 10%.
Colonization in progress.
Excellent.
Star system charted.
Tampere has been charted. Let's move on up this dead end.
Anomaly found.
Found an anomaly into this.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Construction complete.
Ah, hydroponics farms. This one is done. Bunkerbot. We have traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation emanating from Tedis 1 to a secret subterranean bunker hiding a megacomputer the size of a battleship. Our researchers suspect that it may have been there for several thousand years, hard at work solving a single very complex problem, the nature of which still eludes us. 42, I guess. When the crew attempted to interact with the computer, they discovered that the facility, which had appeared both abandoned and unguarded, was in fact operated by a security AI, the highest purpose of which seems to be frying its visitors alive. As the crew defeated the AI, it broadcasted a message to an unknown recipient. Let's scrap it for parts. A computer that has failed to solve a single problem in 1,000 years will serve us better as a new ship hull.
Construction complete.
Let's build the mining stations there.
Star system charted.
Tvilkite has been charted. And Ikion. What are you doing there?
Star system charted.
Tidis has been charted.
Retreat.
This one has Space Amoeba. Now we're lacking money in income or energy credits.
Secured.
Technology secured. We have completed the research of cloning. Pop growth speed plus 10%. Breakthroughs in enucleation and artificial womb technology allows for the mass production of individuals based on a common genetic template. Can research clone army. I don't think we need that. Let's grab xenobiology. Or rather, let's take ocean ecology management.
Anomaly found.
Research that one. Let's build another science vessel here. I don't know how many leaders we have.
Secured.
Completed another technology though. Global energy management unlocks edict capacity overload, unlocks the building energy grid. Load balancing facilities can greatly improve the stability of local grids and feed excess power back into centralized Let's take the field modulation, plus 20% energy credits from technicians. They're not doing anything.
System charted.
Go grab that one. Orbital Speed Demon. Attempts to scan the object in high-speed orbit of NO1403A have been unsuccessful. The object quickly falls below NO1403A's horizon, and the CGB ZRX's instruments are simply unable to keep up. While NO1403A's gravitational pull is strong, that alone does little to explain the object's extreme momentum. Either the object itself possesses some extraordinary properties, or there is some gravitational phenomenon at work here. The object's velocity appears to be increasing over time, and Science Officer Catherine of Sky suspects that it may soon be thrown out of orbit, even without outside interference. Try to slow it down. Speed Demon halted. The drone successfully intercepted the unknown object's orbit. By latching onto the object and then thrusting in reverse little by little, the drone was eventually able to direct it to the CGB ZRX for retrieval. The object looks to be some sort of box constructed of alien material. Vein-like ridges meander along its sides, congregating at the top in some type of sphere-shaped mechanism. We can only guess at its content. Let's open it. Up the stars.
Complete.
Redo that one. So we have a science ship here. Assign leader. Let's recruit a new leader then. Take this guy. Pause the game. This can be Wally. You go on, Wally, and survey that system. Mirage has been fully surveyed. Quadrotus has developed a new skill. New Worlds and Expertise Particles. I guess the New Worlds is the new one.
Tactical retreat.
Where? Space Amoeba again. Wandering Space Amoeba at that.
Complete. Star system charted.
Okay, so this one, let's send it down there. This one is done. Put the starbase there. And the starbase there.
Anomaly found.
Let's research that anomaly, and let's put this guy, that's Catherine, passive, and stay there.
Construction complete.
This one is done. So let's build mining stations there. Microsingularity. A microsingularity recently intersected Dressel 1, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the planet. The encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly in a way that defies our current scientific models. Further study may be warranted. Adds +3 physics research. Are you just going to hang around here?
Star system charted.
You know, there are other things you could do as well. Like move on to the next system or something.
Construction complete.
Oh well. Spill the mining stations here. Apparently you do not want to. Let's move on to the next system then.
Tactical retreat.
No.
Star system charted.
Dressel has been surveyed. Let's move on there.
Construction complete.
Let's just move Catherine out of the system before we... Nope.
Anomaly found.
We've encountered some form of alien vessel in the Jabeth system. These strange objects have been flagged as Epsilon aliens until we can learn more about them. We should proceed with caution.
Star system charted.
Let's build mining stations here. And... why can't we build mining stations enough? Oh, they're already doing it. Ether Drake. Whoa, stop, Catherine, do not. Contact report Leviathan. News of a giant being seen in the dark void of space is spreading across the Empire like a plague. There is concern and optimistic wonder, but mostly brings an existential dread to the populace. Historical documents will record this day as one of tremendous importance. We are but motes of dust. Now, this thing we don't want to engage for many episodes yet.
Technology secured.
Get a new technology, 0G refineries, mining station outputs plus 10%. We can now build nebula refinery and large solar panel network. I guess we can go with a mining station output.
Recon and research vessel under attack. Recon and research vessel destroyed.
Oh well. Catherine of Sky died, sadly. But what is there to expect from an Ether Drake? just have to recruit Catherine again. The planet that wasn't there. Shoal 3 is not a planet at all, but a sophisticated 3D projection. At its center is a projector that generates an energy field simulating a physical body and gravity well so convincingly that our sensors mistook it for an actual planet, producing the anomalous data. We can only speculate as to why someone would go to the trouble of faking the presence of a planetary body at this location. Sadly, the projector did not survive our experimentation. Strange. 140 engineering research gained. Let's go research that project.
Technology secured.
And we have unlocked ocean ecology management, which lets us unlock or clear toxic kelp tile blockers. Given enough processing power, networked sensors, and distributed stations, even the ocean currents can be managed to a fine level of control. Let's get atmospheric filtering next.
Anomaly found.
An easy anomaly. This area does not at all look very nice.
Star system charted.
Ammonia biosphere. Although toxic to most forms of known life, Hishma 4a supports a thriving ecology within the high pressure of its atmosphere. Life here uses ammonia instead of water as a solvent and has developed in ways that differ significantly from previously established ecological models. Its study would greatly benefit our knowledge at xenobiology. +3 to society research. Let's build a mining station here. Adopt another tradition. So either starbase upkeep reduced or administrative capacity increased. Let's go with blot out the stars first. Primal terror accompanied the first tentative steps into the dark, away from our home nest and the mother hive that nurtured us. Only by conquering and breeding out this fear can we continue to grow. Millions of drones will die so that the hive may live. Starbase upkeep reduced by 20%.
Star system charted.
Kuiper system has been fully mapped.
Construction complete. Star system charted.
Guess we can't build an observation post. Maybe we can't build observation posts at all. We don't have... well, we do have native enlightenment. So we might just need the... some kind of technology for that.
Sphere of influence expanded.
We have established the colony Bokrima
Star
Prime.
system charted. Technology secured.
And we have another technology. Field modulation. Energy credits from technicians plus 20%. Modulated fields allow for increased production and improved energy yield. Let's unlock the fusion reactor next.
Special project complete.
The CGV Zurinzaga has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Rukbat 2A. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build 3 advanced raiders of an unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent crews to the new ships and commissioned them into our fleet. Excellent. Communications established. We are receiving a transmission from the Ziralan Imperium. They are down here. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities between us have ceased for the moment. Decadent hierarchy. I guess this is a fallen empire then. I speak on behalf of the Ziralan Imperium and I bring you greetings. Our great leader, Empress Ludromex I, is very pleased to have made contact with your unique species, and we look forward to an exchange of culture and ideas. Fanatic authoritarian xenophile. Now that is a very, very bizarre combination. We sense prey. So... they are not a fallen empire, but they are behind that, so... not very worried about them at the moment. Yeah.
Star system charted.
We have discovered a new archaeological dig site in Ethsmike, or Ethsmike. Let's move on here. Abandoned gateway. We have located what we believe could be an ancient subspace gateway near Yonox Maw. It appears to have been part of a galaxy-wide network of similar stations, which, when operational, allowed for near-instantaneous travel from one part of the galaxy to another. At some point, after its initial construction, its connection to the rest of the network was severed. It now offers only one valid destination, an uncharted group of stars just beyond our galaxy that our astronomers have designated the L Cluster. Even more intriguing, the gateway was built entirely by microscopic nanites of an unknown design. Although the gateway emits a faint power signature, it has been deliberately locked into some kind of maintenance loop that prevents its activation. Until we find some way of aborting this process, the L Cluster will remain beyond our reach. Oh, that's a good idea.
Complete. Star system charted.
Okay, hold on here. Research that. One of these can move on to Zoldar. The other one can build mining station. Now we're doing quite well on our income of various things.
Charted.
Survey up there. These guys can move back to Stella Kraken. Geothermal. The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Excellent. Let's go there.
Construction complete.
More space amoeba.
Anomaly found. Construction complete.
It's out of commission currently. That's fine though. When it gets back to Stellar Kraken, we'll send it up to the archaeological site in Zoldar. You can go build a starbase there. Life Electric. Science Officer Peps reports that CAF-2 is covered pole to pole in a web-like network of electric impulses. These networks respond to external stimulus. The CGV Sadakat experimented with sending a low-voltage pulse onto the surface, resulting in a wave of illumination that rippled through the network like a circuit board. Even more remarkable, the webs rearranged themselves. A secondary pulse revealed the filaments had organized into a new pattern centered around where the previous pulse had contacted the surface of CAF-2. Peps concludes that the discovery has confirmed his long-held theory that life can exist almost purely as electrical impulses independent of cellular or viral structure. Skill level of Peps changed by 1 and adds +3 society research to CAF-2. But I think this is a good spot to end the episode, so that is what we'll do. We are expanding quite nicely, I would say. But for now, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next episode.